With the recent success of Astrobot and its many callbacks to a lot of different PlayStation franchises, it is not surprising that many people are willing to give these older franchises a try. One of those franchises is Loco Roco, the game that even got a dedicated level in Astrobot. But is the game really that good and interesting to play? That is what we will find out today. I am Matt from the Indie Nerds, and today I present you Is Loco Roco still worth playing in 2025? For starters, let us look at what this game has to offer to us, the player. At first glance, this seems like just another cute 2D platformer game where you collect a different amount of yummy collectibles. Yet it is a 2D platformer that got the Katamari treatment. This game might as well be the 2D version of Katamari Damacy. You eat some weird red fruit and you grow. If that wasn't enough, the yellow blob can be split into multiple smaller yellow blobs depending on how many red fruits you ate. While the yellow blobs, or Loco Rocos as we might call them, are the main character, you're not the one controlling them. You're actually controlling the planet. Yes, you have the very planet in your hands. Don't you feel all powerful now? I hope not, because the only few things that the planet can do is either tilt the Loco Roco to the left or right and make it jump. It can also make the Loco Roco split and merge, and that is all you can do. That is all the game has to offer. So how good is such a simple game actually? So now let's actually review this game. So first of all, we are going to look at the visuals, the graphics and the music, everything artsy UI. So first I wanna quickly talk about the music because that's the shortest part, and honestly it's really good. It's one of the best music pieces in any video game I've heard. It's bopping every single time, and if you love the Katamari soundtrack, you will love this soundtrack as well, because it has a lot of similarities. Aside from that, let's look at the visuals. The game is very simple looking, it looks very childish and it's also a children game, but it also makes it kinda hard to know if there are secrets or not somewhere, because they are not necessarily pointed out directly at you. You just have to be lucky that you find those secrets, and for 100%ing that game, that's a real pain in the butt. And of course, let's just look at the story. It's a children's video game. Of course the story isn't that deep, but still it's kind of a bit creepy in my opinion. The story is a bit about the food chain, and honestly that's something I didn't expect. I thought this was just a fun childish game, but it has more to it. It has way more to it. Simply put, the Loco Rocos get eaten. Of course, we haven't talked about the gameplay yet. It's a very simple game. It's very unique too. It is one of the first games I have seen such a button layout, and it only uses like 3 buttons, so it's a really easy game to master. It's also a very easy game to pick up again after you've just not played it for a while. But while I just recently finished it, I must say that I don't remember most of the levels. The only levels I kind of remember are the ice levels, because those are the most fun ones. Which is a strange thing to say for the 2D platformer. Aside from that, the game is also very annoying to 100%. One of those games where you would need to go to every single nook and cranny, and if you miss something and you can't go back, well, you gotta restart the level. Luckily, most of these levels are really short and sweet. That also just helps for just picking up the game again, just playing the game in spurs of moments. Like if you have just like 15 minutes of time, you can literally just play 3 levels. The game also doesn't have a lot of levels to give you. Of course, the game is not perfect. Jumping can be a real pain in the ass from time to time. And enemies, they're annoying to get past. Like, really. Like, sometimes I get hit by an enemy and think, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. I shouldn't have lost the Loco Roco like that. It shouldn't have been eaten. But it still happened. So that's also one of the pains of this game, but you know, gotta live with it. Aside for that, if you have children, I think this game would be perfect for them because the level design is really simple and it's easy to master and learn. So get it if you want to. I don't know how cheap it is. Just look there. You know, yeah. Price is gonna be here. Overall, I would give this game a 7 out of 10 because I still think this game is really great and just it was a lot of joy and fun to play through. Just it's not going to be a joy to 100%, but it's also one of those games that you're like, you know, I finished it, but I kind of want to replay some of the levels. That's fine, you can do that. It's one of those games you can just pick up anytime. And it's not 7 gigabytes or 70 gigabytes, it's like a few megabytes and it's perfect. If you haven't downloaded it in a while, you can just download it again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short review on Loco Roco Remastered, a game for the PlayStation. If you haven't yet subscribed to the Indie Nerds, I would suggest you do so, unless you really don't care about us. But please do. And if you enjoyed my personality, whatever, you can always go check out my channel. It's the one with the weird profile picture. Anyway, if you want to see more reviews, then check out the link, then check out the other link in the description, where there is a full playlist of all the reviews we've ever done, which might not be a lot by now, but yeah, hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.